Delone Catholic High School invites your family to experience our vibrant school community. Visit DeloneCatholic.org today to schedule a personal tour or shadow day so you can make an informed choice about your child's education.
The best way to inform your decision making is to come and see. Visit us. Every day is open house. We welcome you to come by and to learn more about us.
Your child deserves an education that supports your family values. Come see how Delone Catholic High School can support your family.
This is Joseph Shirillo, graduating class of 2023 at Delone Catholic High School in McSherrystown, PA. My previous school experiences didn't prepare me to become the person I am today like Delone Catholic has. And when you enroll at Delone Catholic, you will be challenged, but at the same time, the school community nurtures you to create your own path. Delone Catholic welcomed me into their community and helped me become the person I am meant to be. I participated with the drama department, athletics, organized charity events, and serve in many leadership roles. All of these opportunities have prepared me for the next part of my life. Delone Catholic also helped me to grow in my relationship with God, and now I invite you to join this amazing community.
To schedule a private tour and learn more about Delone Catholic High School, visit DeloneCatholic.org or call 717-637-5969. Delone Catholic, prepared to lead, prepared to serve, and prepared for life.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. This is Danny Smith. I am here tonight with my husband Bill Smith, our intern Luke. We do have George and Tony and Mike Knoll coming in for the varsity game, but before we take off on that level, I do want to give you some updates on the girls' season so far, a recap if you will. We are going to pause tonight to honor the seniors. We have 3 seniors tonight on the ladies basketball team, and so I'm going to be giving you some recap and some upcoming events, things like that until we get there. But while I'm doing that, we do want to give you a little bit of bonus coverage. I am going to be talking over the young ladies that are playing. This is our JV on there right now. We are in the 3rd period, and we have about just a little shy of 2.5 minutes to go, and the expectation is that we're heading towards possibly a mercy rule, so this last quarter could end up going pretty quickly. So I do want to take the opportunity to go over a recap of our girls basketball team. Luke has, our intern, has so graciously put this together for us, so I want to, for those of you who are watching, give the girls props for their outstanding season. They are up until, not including tonight's game, they're sitting at 16-4, 16 wins, 4 losses. So that puts them in 5th place in the 4A District 3. So let's do a little recap of what they've accomplished this season. For the month of December, on the 10th, the girls played against York Tech and won 54-5. 13th, the girls had faced York Catholic. They did lose 59-50. Their games have been real close where their losses are for the most part. On the 14th in December, they played Holy Redeemer. They won 44-41. On the 17th, the girls played Biglerville and won 44-15. On the 20th, the girls played against Littlestown and won 73-25. On the 21st, they faced Southwest and won 40-37. On the 27th of December, the girls played against Lebanon in the Lebanon Athletic Boosters Holiday Tournament. They did lose there, 30-32, a real close game. On the 28th, the girls played against Palmyra and won 54-36. January 4th, coming back into the new year after a holiday break, the girls played at the Joseph Spike Bond Memorial Showcase at West York and won against Cedar Cliff 45-36. On the 8th of January, the girls faced Hanover and won 70-25. On the 10th, the girls played against Bermudian Springs and won 59-32. The 11th, they played against Berks Catholic and won 42-38. On the 13th, the girls played against Fairfield and won 67-20. This was Coach Eckenrode's 600th win. Quite an accomplishment. We were here for his 500th win, so in that brief time to see him stack on another 100 wins, that's an amazing feat for his career here at Delone. On January 15th, the girls faced York Tech and they won 62-9. 17th, the girls played against York Catholic and lost 48-50. Again, another close game. On the 20th, the girls went against Trinity and lost 41-49. It was a heartbreaking loss. But even though they lost, Megan Jacoby scored her 1,000th career point. We brought that to you here on DCBN. So that was a wonderful feat to be able to be here and celebrate that with her. January 21st, the girls played against Biglerville and won 55-14. On the 24th, the girls played against Littlestown. We were here and brought you that game here at DCBN. They won 51-29. And on the 25th, the girls played against New Oxford and won 59-29. On January 27th, the girls faced Hanover and won 58-23. So again, that rounds out where we are today, with the girls sitting in 5th place for the District 3 4A. And I'm sure Tony's going to talk more about what the postseason potentials are. I believe that we have that sketched out, and I'm going to let Tony bring that to you. But while we have a little bit of time, we do want to congratulate indoor track and field and recognize their accomplishments. On the 24th of January, history was made by Max Holtz, class of 27. He set a new record, a new school record of 24.62 in the 200 meter, breaking the record set 15 years ago by Todd Berry, class of 2010. So congratulations to Max Holtz in track and field, and for that accomplishment we do want to thank and congratulate all of our seniors on an outstanding season. We are going to honor the seniors tonight here at the Gymnasium for ladies basketball, and unfortunately, like I said, we weren't able to do all of the winter sports, but we were able to get you the wrestling senior night, boys and now ladies basketball senior night. We also want to take the time to acknowledge and thank the refs, the timekeepers, the folks over the scoring table, the coaches, the assistant coaches, the parents, the folks that work in the concession stands. Tonight we have Mrs. Sutphin and Mrs. Knoll out there at the school store. They have some beautiful products out there, sweatshirts and beanies, and they have some new merch coming in, but they're going to be here for this game. I think they're going to stay open through halftime of the varsity game. So if you're in the area, if you're planning to come for the girls varsity game, make sure you check that out. They have some amazing product, but you can always reach out to them through their email or call into the school store, or call into the school office, and they can get you in touch with them. But if you can't get here when the school store is open, they have, like I said, they have some amazing products that aren't the same as the athletic items online. I'm going to just check and see. We have 17 seconds left in this third period, so I want to wait for them to bring it in, and then I am going to get a little bit of information up for you. Our upcoming live streams, we have tomorrow is the all-school liturgy, and on Monday we'll be back again with the boys. That'll be our final regular season boys. Our final regular season live stream. We will have some postseason. The ones that are here, we will do our best to do. Obviously, if we make it to the Giant Center, we are going to do our best to bring you that coverage. As far as anything in between, that's going to depend on accessibility to Ethernet and the ability for folks to travel with us to get there. We do want to make sure we thank our members of our Squire Guild. That's Trummer Family Dentistry, GNS Foods, Donald B. Smith Roofing Incorporated, McSherrystown Home Association, Griffith Plumbing Services, the McSherrystown K, Council 2551, and the Ladies Auxiliary, Hanover Auto Team, David Ross Orthodontics, Thrive at Molly Bruce, Conawago Enterprises, Conawago Contractors, UPMC. If you do see these banners that are hanging here in the gym or that are up on the screen tonight, we do want to ask you to please, consider supporting those businesses that support Delone, because those businesses are making things possible here through their Squire Guild membership with many different avenues that they are supporting our academic and extracurricular activities. If you're interested in becoming a Squire Guild member, you can please reach out to Mr. Matthew Thomas, Director of Community Engagement. His information is on the website. His phone number is 717-637-5969, extension 216, or there will be a QR code up on the screen a little bit later that you can scan to get to his information. But it's not all about financial support. That is a big way. Financial support certainly does help support these programs, but you can also support Delone Catholic through volunteering as a guest speaker, providing opportunities for students through internships, and participating in tax credit programs, and of course, as always, through prayer. So please reach out to Mr. Thomas if you're interested in supporting our academic and extracurricular activities. Do want to let everybody know that the yearbook special is coming up. It's winding down here. You will certainly be able to order a yearbook after January 31st, but if you'd like to save $10, that deadline is fast approaching. You have to place that order by the 31st. We will have a QR code up and a little bit of information on our overlays as we get through the end of this game. We'll get that information up if you're interested in ordering a yearbook at a savings. We also want to let you know that Delone is planning their career day again. It's going to be held on March 19th, 2025, and the planning committee is currently seeking presenters for the following career sessions: accountant, architecture, chemist, childcare, cybersecurity, forensic science, interior design, parks and recreations, photography, physician, physician's assistant, and radiologist. They're asking presenters to give a 40-minute presentation to students who have chosen the career session. Interested speakers can contact Mrs. Lori Heberling at lheberling@DeloneCatholic.org. So please reach out if you are in one of these areas that they're looking at, or maybe if you're interested in participating. Talk to Mrs. Heberling as they line things up. Once you close out one program, you're already starting to plan for the next year. So reach out if it sounds like something you would like to do. We very much appreciate all those folks who have already committed to coming that day. So if you're willing in one of these areas, please reach out. You can also find the information for everything we're talking about here on the MyDCHS app or on the Delone Catholic website, also our social media platforms. The Delone Catholic announces their 2025 Hall of Honor induction class. So we'd like to congratulate Mr. John Gasly, class of 59, Dick Nieder, class 63, Brother Dominic Smith, class of 59, Lionel Lenny Smith, class of 43, and Patty Smith, class of 82. You all have given so much to our community and our Delone community. So this is a great way to honor those folks and to reconnect with people you haven't seen in a while, but it's an amazing program. So if you're interested, we'll have the QR code up where you can scan to get more information and to make your reservations for this truly wonderful event that will take place on Friday, February 7th. That's the actual induction as part of the school celebration of Founders Day. So looking forward to that event. The blood drive is coming up, and that is going to be sponsored by the class of 2025 on Tuesday, February 4th, from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And we ask that you please contact Mary Miller at mmiller@DeloneCatholic.org or visit the redcrossblood.org website to schedule an appointment. You can also download the Red Cross Blood Donor app on the App Store, Google Play, or text BLOOD, BLOODAPP, BLOOD app to 90999 to schedule appointments. You have a little mini physical. You fill out a form and you enter your blood type, and you can even track your donations. So that's a great opportunity. Student musicians selected to perform in Adams County Band Festival have been announced. So on Saturday, February 1st, which is just around the corner here at Gettysburg High School, Monica Martz, class of 27, Timothy Martz, class of 26, Genevieve Richucci, class of 28, Annie Wolford, class of 25, and Jacob Detter, Aurelia Jabbar, I apologize if I butcher anybody's name, Carolyn Kelball, Devin Leonard, Evelyn Maurer, Carson Morgan, Zachary Mummert, and Enrique Vidal from our partner schools will also perform. The junior high band guest conductor will be Dr. Jenny Neff, professor of music education at the University of Delaware, and the senior high band guest director will be Dr. Jason Warbitz, professor of bassoon and director of adult and community bands at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Tickets are now available for pre-purchase online at a discount rate, which is highly recommended. Information is all on the website, so you can check that out. You can, it says tickets may be presented at the door on a mobile device or printed out. If you please have access to the tickets QR code. The doors are going to open at 1:30 and all sales are final. All seating is general admission. We want to let you know that Golden Apple nominations are now open. Again, this year the Donahue Family Foundation has agreed to sponsor the Golden Apple Award in the Diocese of Harrisburg. Thanks to his generosity, the diocese is pleased to be able to recognize 7 outstanding educators in our diocese, 1 principal and 6 teachers, and present each of them with a Golden Apple Award at an awards dinner on Tuesday, May 6, 2025. Online nomination forms may be completed by parents, students, teachers, and staff. Nominations are due Monday, February 3rd. So if you would like to nominate someone who is deserving of a Golden Apple Award, this is your opportunity. As we're, working with Catholic Schools Week, it's a great way to celebrate and highlight one of the best things about our Catholic schools, which is our outstanding and dedicated teachers. I believe the link to the forms is online on the website as well. The early application deadline has been extended to February 14th, so you can save $10 off the application fee. I will have a QR code up on the screen that we will put up throughout the broadcast. But if you're ready to become a squire and you want to do it, you just have to fill out the application. Taking care of that by Valentine's Day is a great way to save $10 off that application fee. There's still time. When we were setting up the last live stream, getting things ready, there was a family coming through on a tour. So it's a really great way if you want to schedule a tour here and come be our guest, whether it's a family tour or a shadow day for your student. There's still time. Contact the office, the admissions office, to get that in, which we will have that QR code also to put up for you throughout. And come look at being visit us, and it's a great time to sign up to be a squire. Bingo is back for those of our bingo players. It's a cash bingo sponsored by the Delone Catholic Athletic Association and the Notre Dame Club of Gettysburg. The date is Saturday, February 22nd, 2025 for the first bingo that they will be putting together. I believe it's 3 bingos across 3 months, so February is the first one. Cost is $20 per ticket, which includes a roast turkey platter and 20 games of regular bingo, paying $50 per game. The doors will open at 4. Dinner is served from 5 to 6:15. Bingo starts at 6:30. That will be here at the Delone Catholic High School cafeteria. There will be specials and speed bingo games available, and door prizes will be given out. We ask no children under 6 be brought along. And I will post the contact information for Patty Smith if you would like tickets. Her phone number is 717-451-7618. We're also collecting non-perishable food items for God's Meal Barrel and donations for the Adams County SPCA. The Music Association is has their annual cash raffle. It's the Spirit of a Squire supporting the arts, including our student musicians. who share their talent and service to the school at liturgies, football games, pep rallies, concerts, and more. So it is the 43rd Annual Music Association Cash Raffle Dinner, which will be held on April 5th, 2025. It's a fun way to get together and support our creative squires and squirettes. What you will do is join the crowd at Save Social Hall, which is located at 5865 Hanover Road, Hanover, PA. The doors open at 5:30 p.m. and a roast turkey dinner will be served buffet style at 6:30. Your $100 ticket includes dinner for two, a chance to win one of 52 cash prizes, including a grand prize of $5,000. Small games of chance, shared drawing raffle, and raffle baskets will also be available. Tickets can be purchased online through our website. I believe we have, I don't know if we have a link for that or not, but if not, we will get one by the 3rd. And you can contact Robin Wolford at 717-825-1638 for tickets or more information. And once again, everything we talk about here tonight you can find on my DCHS app or on the Delone Catholic website. It's a great place to find information. The app especially is a great place to find out information about the lunch menu, partner school events, and everything going on here at Delone. You also want to check out our social media pages. We have Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, of course, for additional information about things that are going on. Facebook page is divided up between athletics, arts, and as well as our general school Instagram. So if you're looking for something special, you can check out the other pages. Again, we do want to encourage you, if you're considering a decision as important as which school is best for a student, please don't let that to chance. Let us help you discover Delone Catholic with a visit to our campus. You're welcome to visit as often as needed to make that decision. So we will make sure we put up that QR code so that you can schedule your personal tour or shadow day, or of course you can go to www.delonecatholic.org, go to the admissions tab, and select Be Our Guest. We also have a way, everybody's thinking about tax time as we're preparing for the 2024 taxes to be filed. But if you're looking at ways that you can help Delone going into this new year, 2025, Education Improvement Tax, the EITC program for corporations, and the Special Purpose Entity program for individuals and business puts the power in the hands of the taxpayer to direct your money to support Catholic education, specifically tuition assistance for Delone Catholic families. The school has partnered with Redefined Advisors who specialize in the EITC tax credit process. So you can feel free to contact them at info@redefinededucation.org or 814-419-5505 with any questions. We will put that link up for that information on there as well, but you can always reach out to Mr. Thomas, our Community Engagement Director at mthomas@delonecatholic.org, or again through his extension 717-637-5969 is the main number in, and the extension is 216. So we are down to a minute 18 in this fourth quarter, so I am going to let you watch the round out of that, and we will be back with Tony and George after the senior night festivities go. Once the senior night festivities come underway, we're going to put things over on the camera and then let the camera audio pick things up, and then we're going to have George and Tony jump in to facilitate, and Mr. Knoll will be taking over the camera work at that. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging in there, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's program.
Our next senior is Josie Schuster, excluded by her parents' conflict fellowship. Throughout her 4 years as a woman, Josie has been part of many activities including golf, theater, chorus, student council, respect life club, and student activity master. She's the vice president of the American Club, president of National Spanish Honor Society, vice president of National English Honor Society, vice president of New Entrepreneur, secretary of Track and Music Honor Society, and the head of Service Committee of National Honor Society. Josie has been offered multiple scholarships to the Collegiate Rugby from Westport County State Bonaventure University and Boston State University. She's undecided on what field she will play or whether she will play sport, but has her options narrowed down to Westport State University, Mount St. Mary's University, Sheppard University, and Exeter University. She plans to major in exercise science and minor in theater. She has been playing basketball for 10 years, including time playing for St. Teresa and many engagements. She creates an atmosphere on the court that everyone wants to be a part of. She encourages all of her teammates and simultaneously makes sure they're having a healthy. Anyone can tell you that she is not serving defensive player and hustles more than a lot of people. She has had to go for surgery for her ACL after tearing it and tearing it again 8 months later. Even though her injury slowed her down for a race, she came back better than she was before. To catch her up to routine, she trained hard in the offseason, pushing herself to be a better player. And I don't even know where to start because the thought of leaving is impossible. With your determination and heart, I think I always admire. And the way you made me feel seen and cared for is something I'll never forget. You've been more than just a teammate to me. You've been a role model and someone who has left a meaningful mark on my life. You have this incredible ability to make everyone around me feel so valuable. And I felt that every moment you shared. Whether it's through our endless jokes, funny arguments, or the way you've always looked out for me, you've made my life so much better by just being here. I love you more than words can say, and even though it breaks my heart to see you go, I am so proud of you. You've made such a big impact on me, and no matter where life takes you, I'll always be here for you, just like you were always there for me. Josie, you were the teammate all of us know we can count on. You lift our heads and our spirits every day. You became like a sister to me before we were played together, and I'm so thankful to say you created so many amazing memories for me. You've taught me so many things about basketball, but also about life. And your drive to go after everything you want is admirable, and I wish only I could capture it. Whether I'm yelling at you for being too loud or we're laughing at your stupidest things, I always love spending time with you. You and Austin are a model for what I want our relationship to be, and I'm so thankful you decided to love me. I love having your expenses. I can't imagine next year without you, but I'm going to accomplish so many great things, and I can't wait to see you in all your future. I love you, Jess. I'm going to miss you. Sophia, you became someone I could always rely on, have my back, and simply just make me laugh. There was never a dull moment with her, in which I'll never forget all the fun times we had, even if I was sitting in your car talking about anything that might come to mind, or scaring Josie because we were drifting in the snow. Sophia has a way of always boosting my confidence and making me believe myself, even when I don't. When I met Sophia, also in a wedding, I was welcomed in her family, and not only was her support in the world me, but her grandparents' support me as well. And I can't even describe how much that truly means to me. I don't even know what I'll do without you, Sophia. You are so strong, and I know your future is bright. I know that whatever you put your mind to, you won't stop until you achieve that, and I can't wait to see the person you always wanted to be. I love you so much.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Delone Catholic High School, Sheppard Gymnasium, for tonight's senior night game between Bermudian Springs and Delone Catholic. The senior night festivities are just ending up here. Danny was on for a while telling you all about that. I'm Tony Weaver, along with George Nieder. We'll be calling the game. The rest of the crew is Mike Knoll on camera, Danny and Bill Smith producing and directing everything, and Luke, our junior intern, doing everything else. Danny, can we have it turned up a little bit? Going to get our mic. There we go. There we go.
Senior night activities here, Tony, as you said, concluding with the three seniors for Delone Catholic being recognized.
Yeah, that was Sophia Walters, Megan Jacoby, and Josie Schuschler.
Yes.
And now they're, I don't know if they have stuff for the Bermudian seniors or not.
They did. There was an exchange for two of the seniors. I believe there's two seniors on the Bermudian squad. There was a gift basket of some sort given to those two seniors, and they've been recognized now. I think both teams will respectively get ready for the beginning of the warm-ups.
Yeah, well, let's talk about this game a little bit, Georgia. Tonight, Bermudian plays Delone. Bermudian sits with 3 league losses. Delone sits with 2 league losses. Bermudian gave York Catholic all they wanted last Friday night, only losing by 7. Last night, Monday night, they beat Fairfield. Of course, Delone beat Hanover Monday night. Delone comes into the game 16-4. Bermudian comes in here at 11-8. And Bermudian's also a 4A team. They're sitting right now at number 10, so they're in the playoffs. Delone's sitting at number 5 in 4A, and they're in the playoffs also. It looks like they're going to stay at number, even if they lose tonight, they would still in. Now, if they lose tonight, they would tie Bermudian for second place, but I think Delone would still go to the county tournament because they have a higher power rating in districts. That's what was explained to me. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. The boys' game up at Bermudian tonight means a lot for Delone for seeding. They're right now sitting at second in Double-A. And I think they're going to stay there, George, no matter what happens the rest of the year. It looks like they're going to stick in number 2 seed. And it really looks like they're going to come in here and play York Catholic on the 20th of February at 7 o'clock, which we should have right here in DCBN.
Yeah. Well, these games mean a lot, Tony, for a couple of reasons. Number one, if nothing else, just the natural rivalry that exists between these two schools, both boys and girls. As you indicated, number 2, you know, the opportunity to play in the county playoffs. And then number 3, points for districts and trying to make districts and then trying to get an upper seed, you know, to get or I should say a lower seed, okay, to be positioned for potentially perhaps a home court game in district playoffs.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Delone to move up in girls any higher than 5 because Boiling Springs is right ahead of them. And the boys, they're going to, I don't think they can go to 1. They're going to have to stay at 2, and they're going to have to play York Catholic. For Bermudian, this is a big game for the girls because they sit right now at number 10, but Bishop McDevitt is right behind them.
Yeah.
And they cannot afford a loss. They have 2 games after this, and they could win and still get in, but right now they're teetering between 10 and 11. Well, and they only take 10.
Yeah, neither you or I were at that game the other night when Bermudian girls played the York Catholic girls. but Bermudian played a really good game and had the lead at one time, from what I understand.
Yeah,
only losing by 7 points, I believe.
Well, it was 16-5 at one time. I talked to Coach Eckenroe before the game. He called Coach Bankos down in York, and Bermudian was up 16-5. Now they can nail the threes, and if you let them open, they will. Delone played them earlier in the year at Bermudian and beat them by 20, and in that game, Victoria Bras, their 1,000-point scorer and leading scorer this year, was held scoreless by our number 5, Jocelyn Robinson, and the man-to-man defense. So there's a little revenge on the minds of Bermudian tonight.
Yeah, I've got to think that did not sit well with Bermudian, Delone being able to shut down their top scorer. But we're talking about those scores for Bermudian, and they've got Victoria Bras averaging 15 points a game, Lucy Peters right there averaging 14 points a game, and Paisley Boyer 9 points a game. That gives you a 1-2-3 punch of scores, which is real nice. Something you and I talked about on the side from time to time. Can Delone find that consistent third scorer in their lineup?
Yeah, and while we have it, we might as well go with the starters for Bermudian. Number 3, Michaela Johnson. Number 5, Paisley Boyer. Number 13, the aforementioned Lucy Peters. Number 15, Morgan Roomsberg. And number 24, Victoria Bras will be the starters. For Delone, Coach Eckerman was only sure of 4. Jocelyn Robinson, Reese Meckley, Megan Jacoby, and Josie Schussler. We're still waiting for his 5th starter, and we'll find that out when they come out in the court here tonight. It's either he'd like to start Sophia Walter here, the other senior, but he hasn't. When I talked to him before the game, he hasn't made up his mind yet.
Yeah.
So big game here, big game up at Bermudian tonight, because that game going to impact what the boys do. I don't think the boys can move anymore. The boys are going to make they're right now tied with York Catholic. So that even if they lose tonight, they would only have 2 league losses, and they would still go to the county playoffs.
Right, but they'd like to finish in a tie for the division with York Catholic.
And that would be what would happen.
So it would be a tie. There would be no playoff. They would both be finishing with one loss.
Because of the county playoffs, they don't play off division. And what they do, if there's a tie for seeding in the counties, they go to power ratings.
Yeah.
So that's what will happen tonight.
Seemingly a little bit late start. Seemed like the JV game took a while to play. And on top of that, we had the ceremonies for the seniors, the 3 seniors for Delone being recognized. And now we're down to 10 minutes here before the start of this game. So I'd say we're running just a little behind.
Yeah, a little late. Delone girls won the JV game 48-40, but they had a big lead, and Bermudian made a run at the end. And actually, in the second half, at halftime, we thought it might be a mercy rule game, but Bermudian came back and made it quite a game there. A lot of whistles in the game.
Tony, the last time these two teams played, you hit on it. Victoria Bras, she averages 15 points a game. She's a 1,000-point scorer for this Bermudian program. She's the lead dog, so to speak. And when they played the last time, you don't stop a player like that with just one player. But Robinson for Delone, did a real good job hounding her and making her work for everything. And the rest of the team helped out, and they shut her down in that game. We'll see if Bermudian has found an answer how to beat that Delone defense tonight.
Yeah, and it was this Bermudian-Delone game has been a rival game now for the last couple of years. Bermudian beat them in the county playoffs, the championship game, back 2 or 3 years ago, and when a lot of these girls were freshmen.
Yeah.
And it's been knockdown, drag out ever since then. So
the first thing we'll probably look at when the tip goes up, we'll probably look at that Jacqueline Robinson matchup on Victoria Bras to see, how that's going to go.
Yeah.
Does Luke have something for us there, Tony?
Right now, Delone is losing 15-10 up in Bermudian in the second period to the Bermudian boys. Delone's on the line right now. Thanks, Luke.
We'll give you updates on that game periodically. So
that's a big game. I don't think it's going to really impact. Well, it would knock Delone out of first place in the division.
Yeah.
And they would have second place, but I don't think in the long run it's going to hurt where they go in the districts or counties. But, actually it would. The counties, they would get the Division 1 leader if they lose.
We you and I attended the game Saturday night between New Oxford and Delone. New Oxford girls, Delone girls, New Oxford boys. Yeah. Delone boys played in that boys game. That was a whale of a basketball game. I want to do a shout out to both teams. both New Oxford and Delone on just a tremendous basketball game. That was really a great game to watch. Okay,
yeah, it was well attended, and it was a great game. And unfortunately, Luke Rebert got hurt again up there, and he's going to be out now. I was told tonight he might be back for the districts, but he's not going to play here.
But he's not playing tonight, Tony, and that's going to impact that game up there at Bermudian.
Because we had the Delone Bermudian game here back when was it? Beginning of January. And that ended up 60 to 55, and Bermudian hung in there to the end. And
you and I were both impressed with Bermudian's ability to handle the ball, break Delone's press. Okay, I just couldn't get some shots to go down, and then Delone took control of the game in the second half.
Yeah, in that game the other night, William Smith, number 24, I've been saying his name wrong. I'm sorry, but it's William Smith. He actually had 17 points in that game, and he was a big reason Delone beat New Oxford.
Well, you and I looked at each other and said, who is this guy? We haven't seen him play much this year on the varsity level. He comes off the bench and knocks down 5 threes and shooting the ball with a lot of confidence, and that was one of the reasons Delone won that game.
Yeah, and tonight's game with the girls, I mean, is Victoria Bras going to be held scoreless again? I can't believe she didn't get away for either a layup or something in that game. I mean, and she had no points.
Well, that is a testament, and we've talked all year long about Jocelyn Robinson's foot speed, her quickness. She's a soccer player, probably might be her best sport, obviously. Just a really good athlete that can run the floor, and she can D you up. And then you throw in help from the other defenders, and Jerry Eckenrode is known for his team defense, Tony.
Yeah, he can. But Lucy Peters has been picking up the slack now. Like you said, Bras averages 15, Peters averages 14, and Delone has there too. They have Reese Meckley and Megan Jacoby. But if you look at what Bermudian does, they have a person that has 9, they have a person that has 6.
Yeah.
And Delone just don't have that. The next person is 5 with Josie Schuschler.
And then there's a kind of a drop. Delone needs what you and I talk about, Tony, is Delone needs to find that third consistent score.
Yeah, and score might be the wrong word. I like to have a third option, which the other team has to respect.
Yeah.
And it's not there yet.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're talking out of school here when Jerry's probably looking for somebody to step up and be that third option.
Yeah. So, looking forward to this game here tonight. We'll track the Delone Bermudian boys up at Bermudian.
Well, right now it's 17-17. Bermudian has the ball. Delone came back to tie it. They were down by 5 when we first looked in. Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, but
right now it's 17-17 up there.
But Delone's a different team without Luke Rebert, the 6'5" junior, not in the middle of that 2-3 zone, which we're seeing the boys play more and more of.
Well, that 2-3 zone, plus he plays the point in the 1-3-1 zone.
Yep.
And Delone plays now mainly zone. They will go man-to-man at times, but Coach Staub likes to see him in the 1-3-1 zone. Now, of course, the girls here, I would think you're going to see them play man-to-man most of the night, and Bermudian probably does too, although.
Delone will play man-to-man and run and trap. They'll trap on the corners and on the sidelines, on the baselines. They'll double team whenever they have the opportunity, mostly out of a man-to-man defense. That's what we anticipate.
So. But like Coach said, you have to stop. Coach Eckenrode said you have to stop the threes from Bermudian because they can rain them at any time.
Yeah. And
they get off the big lead at York Catholic down there at York Catholic, 16-5, and couldn't put the game away. They lost by 7, but still, they gave York Catholic a little bit of a scare down there. And it's a big game for Bermudian girls because, like I said, they're sitting right at number 10, leading Bishop McDevitt by like 1/100th of a point.
Yeah, that's why these games are important, and they're important in the power rankings for district playoffs. There's no question. Well, we talked a little bit about the Bermudian team, Tony. Let's talk about the Delone team. Megan Jacoby, a senior, averaging 17 points a game. She can do it all for Delone.
Yeah, and she's been hitting right on her number the last couple games, 17, 18 points. We saw her have a nice night up at New Oxford, and the other night against Hanover she had 17. So she's been hitting there, and you're going to have 30, 35 points between her and Reese Meckley if you don't get the third score.
Well, I really like what I see coming from Reese Meckley, Tony, putting the ball on the floor, taking it to the hoop, pulling up on the jump shot, hitting that floater, a lot of times in that 8 to 12 foot range, mid-level range, knocking down that running shot. Really has improved in her offensive scheme of things, and provides consistent scoring for this Delone team.
Yeah, we didn't see that last year. We saw it come around about halfway through the season here, this driving into the lane, taking it like 15, 12-foot jumper, and she's left-handed, and you have to realize that.
And when she gets her feet set at the three-point line and she's open, she knows what to do with the ball.
Right.
She can knock we know she can knock that shot down.
And against New Oxford the other night, Samantha Belmere came in and knocked down two threes also. She's a shooter. She comes off the bench and they try to play a zone. She'll be the third. She will be the third option if they play a zone.
Yeah.
We're getting some good minutes from Lily Kane. She actually started a few games now, and like I said, I don't know who the fifth starter is tonight. Coach wasn't quite sure. We'll find that out here in a minute, because we'll go back over to Tree Lawrence right before the game, for the start of the game, the starting lineups in the national anthem. Luke, what do we got down there? Delone now leads 24-22 with 2:45 left up in Bermudian. I'm not doing a play-by-play like I did the other night, Luke. I'm just going to look over from time to time.
And this being senior night for the girls, Tony, we've got to highlight Josie Schlichler, senior. And she does a lot of this inside tough work on the board. She's a very physical player, stepping up, hustles, plays hard every night out. You know you're going to get a great effort from her every time she steps on the court.
She's like a spark plug out there. If she stays out of foul trouble, she's another option for defense. But what we saw, I think, against Trinity, George, go back to that game, and we did the Trinity Delone girls game. We weren't helping out. Trinity got a lot of shots that they don't usually get against Delone, and now they didn't make all of them, but they had open shots, and they beat Delone 49-41 that night. And I don't think Coach was really happy with their defensive effort. So they're taking off. We're going to go across now to Tree Lawrence and get the starters.
Delone Catholic is emphasizing good sportsmanship for its coaches, players, and fans. This contest is being played for the benefit of the student athletes of these schools. No hand-held signs, error manners, or noise makers are permitted. All spectators are asked to remain seated during play and to wait for a stoppage in play to exit the gymnasium. Any spectator, by their actions or behavior interfering with this contest, will be removed from the gymnasium. In case of emergency, please use either the Delone Avenue exit or the South Street exit of the main lobby. We would like to thank G4 Security for being on hand this evening. Spectators that need assistance may identify security at the entrances of the gymnasium. And in the event of a sudden cardiac arrest, the closest AED can be found in the gymnasium lobby. Thank you. Let us meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the Eagles of Bermudian Sports, coached by Todd Haskins, assisted by Katrina Lee and Todd Rapp. She's a freshman guard. Number 3, McKenna Johnston. She's a freshman guard. Number 5, Paisley Porter. She's a junior guard. Number 15, Morgan Rootsburg. She's a senior forward. Number 13, Lucy Peters. And she's a senior guard. Number 24, Victoria Ross. The Eagles of the Bermudian Sports. And now let's meet homestanding Delone Catholic Squarettes. Coached by Joe Ranger, assisted by Will Novak, Paul Greer, and Brooke Williams. She's a senior guard. Number 3, Sylvia Walter. She's a junior guard. Number 5, Jocelyn Robinson. She's a junior forward. Number 10, Reese Bentley. She's a senior forward. Number 32, Josie Schussler. And she's a senior guard. Number 22, Megan Jacoby. This product, the referees for today's contest, Marty Ness, Paul Stanley, and Keith Eisenhardt. At this time, we'll ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, please with your caps. as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Back here at Shep Gym here at Delone Catholic High School. The fifth starter for Delone is going to be Sophia Walker. Halftime up in Bermudian, George Delone leads 32-31. So that's at halftime up there, and we're just getting the game started here.
That's a tight one up there, that's for sure.
So we got Johnson, Boyer, Peters, Roomsberg, and Bross for Bermudian. Walters, Robinson, Meckley, Jacoby, and Schuschler for the Squires. Getting ready to throw the ball up here. Let's see who jumps center here. Let's see, number 13, Lucy Peters is going to jump against Walker. I mean against Meckley for the Squires. Hello, Marty. How you doing down there? Ball's up. Over to Schuschler. She gives it up to Waller out front. Back to Robinson.
Man-to-man by Bermudian, Tony.
Yeah. Figured that.
Might have taken some step there.
Schuschler drives, stops, left hand, not there. She gets her own rebound.
Aggressive rebound underneath.
Puts it up, and somehow that one in.
Yep, got it. Aggressive rebound there, Tony, on the follow of that shot.
Very aggressive, and she made the shot. Peters has it out front. Peters again. She's going to take a 15-footer, not there. Rebounded by Reese Meckley. She brings it up the court, guarded by Bross. Meckley gives it up to Jacoby. She drives, goes to the basket, lays it up, not there. Schuschler again in the rebound. She's fouled.
Well, that's our game, Tony, around the rim like that when the ball goes up. That's where Ketchick wants her to be, getting those offensive rebounds.
Foul number 13, Lucy Peters, her first, team's first. And Schuschler will go to the line for two. First one's up. Bounces off, no good. She'll get one more. Second shot's up. She got that one. Squires are full court press. Roomsberg has the ball now against ball's almost lost. Bross has it now. Double teamed. A long three. Got it. Paisley Boyer. And that's what coach is afraid of. Somebody gets loose, they will hit the three.
Yeah, they won't hesitate, Tony. You called that earlier in the pregame. They'll take that open three.
Robinson drives, gives it to Meckley. Meckley drives. Oh, nice running one-hander.
That's the floater we talked about. That's part of her offensive game.
Put that up with her right hand.
Very capable of that shot.
Ball inside to Peters. She puts it on the floor.
Oh, good help down low.
Peters has it again. Another three. Rolls out this time.
No hesitation on that shot, though, was there?
Give the ball to Jacoby. She drives to the basket. She takes a 5-footer, but rolls out. 13 Peters makes the rebound, and here they come up the court.
Pushing the ball.
Peters gives it to Brown. Back to Johnson. Roomsburg has it. Victoria Bross has it. She spin dribbles, nice move. She can't get the shot off though.
Good defensive work there by Robinson.
Back to Roomsburg. And it's going to be up and in by Peters, and she's fouled by Josie Schussler. Her first, team's first.
Jody Schussler got overplayed there, Tony. Nobody came to help once she got beat. And if I committed the foul, just should have let her go.
Peters go to the line, 5-5 here. Peters' shot's up, she got it. Bermudian's a very good foul team. Actually, so Delone, very good foul shooters. Robinson brings the ball up the court. She's guarded by Roomsburg out front. Or Peters. Schussler drives, gives it up to Meckley. Meckley brings it back. She's going to put it on the floor.
Good defense by Bermudian Springs.
Inside to Reese Meckley. She puts it up, and it rolls off. Nice rebound by Jody Schussler again, and she puts it back in. That's 5 points for her.
That's her game, Tony. We called that at the beginning of the game in warm-ups. Working those boards really hard.
Roomsburg gets it, gives it to Peters. Ball taken away by Meckley. Meckley's going to the hole. Nice pass across to Robinson. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby has a wide open three. She knocks it down.
Good pass by Robinson, spotting the three-point shooter for Delone, getting the ball in her hands.
Once she got her feet set, it's tough to stop that, and she was wide open like George said. Peters has it. She's going to take a little 15-footer. It rolls out. Jacoby on the rebound. She crosses the timeline. She's waiting for help now and gets it back to Robinson, and they set it up top of the key.
Good job by Roomsburg stopping the ball.
Walters, Schussler. Oh, they let Megan alone. She drives and knocks it off the rim. No good. Ball's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Bermudian as Jacoby knocked it out. Looks like number 4 is going to come into the game now. Kaylee Brown's going to come in for Walter. Delone 10-6 with 4:14 left here in the first quarter.
Delone picking up man-to-man, Tony. Right here in the inbounds.
Roomsburg has it out front.
Look for them to double when they can.
Michaela Johnson. Back over to Peters. Peters playing the post now. Roomsburg has it out front. Johnson has it. Gives it to Bross. Bross puts it on the floor. Trying to get loose, but she can't get loose from Robinson.
That's the matchup we're going to watch the whole game. Robinson on Bross.
Brown now has Roomsburg in the corner.
Yeah, that's a tough place to be with a good timeout by Bermudian.
Bermudian calls a timeout as they were caught in the corner. That's their first. 32-31 up in Bermudian. The boys are leading up there. We'll keep you. That's at halftime, so we'll update it at halftime of this game before we send it over to Danny. That's where we're going back at halftime. We're going to go back over to Danny.
Well, it appears that Jerry Eckenrode has given Jocelyn Robinson, orders not to leave her man.
Yeah.
She's on Bross and she's not getting off of her. Okay.
Yeah, there's not going to be any help away from her because she can put all these girls. Yeah. There's 2 or 3 girls from Bermudian that they don't hesitate. They get an open 3, they're going to take it. Bermudian has it under the basket. That was their first time out. 10-6 the Squires. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. Let's see. Is that Johnson going to bring it in? Trying to screen for Bross, but they can't get her loose. Ball's driven up, no good. Schussler on the rebound. That was Roomsburg that tried to put that one up. Schussler gets it back, gives it to Jacoby over to Robinson. Bross, oh no, that's not Bross, that's Johnson on Jacoby. Double teams, Jacoby double teamed out front, but she gets rid of it to Meckley. Meckley drives, takes the 15-footer, rolls it around, not there. Again, Schussler on the rebound.
Yep, another offensive
Couldn't make that one though.
Yep.
Bross all alone. She misses a layup.
Delone a little lucky there, Tony. They got beat getting back on defense.
Schussler gets it to Meckley. Meckley drives in the corner. Brown up, got it.
Loved it, Tony. Got into the lane and let it fly from about 5 feet out.
And as we talked about, George, we have 7 points from other people now. Peters goes up, nothing there.
Yeah, that's just lost control of it.
12-6.
Louis Kane coming in, Tony.
Louis Kane coming in for Jacoby. Jacoby's going to take a seat here early. Get her a little rest.
And here comes a man-to-man, little trap press.
Little trap press. Robinson has it. She's going to beat the press up the court, though.
Good job.
Brown.
Good job beating the press. Oh, dangerous
Kane
pass.
has it. Drives to the hole. Going to stay with Delone as the ball was knocked out of her hands.
I like the fact that she saw the opening and took the ball to the hole. That was a good sign. Just lost control of it there.
Bermudian's going to bring in a sub now, number 2, Lexi Grimm, coming into the game, and is going to give Michaela Johnson a little bit of a rest. Delone triggers it in under the basket. Gets
Tough
it into
pass
Schussler.
down low. That's a tough pass down low.
Jump ball is going to be going over to Bermudian.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Eckenrode was too happy with that inbounds play.
Not at all. Wonder how long he's going to keep Jacoby on the bench here.
We just threw that ball into an automatic double team under the bucket.
Brosh throws it up the court. Schussler's there to intercept it. She puts it on the floor. She takes it to the hole, lays it up, not there. Bermudian breaks on a fast break here. They got a 3-on-1.
Yeah, they have the numbers.
Nice pass. Up. We got a foul on Delone.
Might be Robinson, I think, Tony.
Number 5, Paisley Brown's going to go to the line to shoot. Delone's second foul. And was it I believe it was Robinson, George. Yep, that's her first foul. And number 5, Paisley Boyer, will shoot 2 here with 1:57 left in the first quarter. Her first shot's up. I got it. They don't miss too many fouls. And looks like number 33, Samantha Belmer, is going to come in for Schussler. Jerry likes to get everybody a little bit of time off.
Schussler hitting those boards. I think I have her for like 5 offensive rebounds, Tony.
Second shot's good. Delone has 3 subs in the game right now. Robinson brings the ball up. Robinson crosses the timeline. Takes it home. Gives it to Belmer. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Bermudian. Delone will keep, and looks like Jacoby's coming back in the game.
Yeah.
See who she's coming in for, though. She's coming in for Brown. So she got about a 2-minute rest there. Ball to Jacoby. Jacoby across to Robinson. Robinson into Meckley. Takes
Tony,
a 15-footer.
That's the part of her shot, not bringing the ball down on the floor, being able to catch and shoot all in one motion.
Louis Kane guarding number 15. Groomsburg has it out front. Grimm has it. Kane on her. Peters goes to the basket, lays it up, and she's going to be fouled. I think Belmer got her.
Yeah, 33.
That's going to be Delone's 3rd foul. Yes, that's foul on Belmer. Her first, team's 3rd, and
Peters going
to the line for 2. First shot's up, and got it. That's 4 foul shots for Bermudian. Peters will shoot 1 more. Got them both. Meckley has it. Down to Robinson. Robinson across to Jacoby. Jacoby gets it to Robinson. Meckley has it. Jacoby spots up 3. Not there. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Delone.
I think that was the right call.
Yeah, it was. I think the Bermudian coach wanted to reach over the back. I don't think he was disputing who knocked it out.
Yeah.
Ball into Robinson. Robinson gets it to Meckley. Meckley spins, stops, a little, not there. Ball's going to stay with Delone.
I really didn't see where a Delone or a Bermudian player touched that.
Ref said the Bermudian player. I didn't either.
I didn't see where a Bermudian player touched that ball. And
the ref's pretty adamant that the ball was touched.
Yeah.
Meckley takes not there, rebounded by number 3, Johnson. Up the court she comes. Gives it back to Peters. A long 3, that was touched. Falls on the ground, tie up, gonna go over to Delone. 14-10 with 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Schuschler coming back in the game. For who now? Somebody has to, Reese Meckley gonna take a little bit of a breather here.
Yep, get her.
Coach got all the starters except Robinson a breather here.
Yeah. Give Reese a breather here before the second quarter starts.
Kane has it. Ball's knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Delone.
Kane's got to be a little more patient with that ball and not just get ready to whip it. Make sure she looks before she passes.
Yeah, it looked like they had a set play there and she was going to run it no matter what.
Yeah.
Kane has it. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson to Jacoby. Jacoby stops. She takes a 10-footer.
Yeah, I think she was fouled.
It's going to be a foul on Bermudian. Second foul on who, though? That's their second foul. And it was on number 3, Michaela Johnson, her first foul. And Jacoby's going to shoot 2. Jacoby's first shot. Bounces out. And Bermudian brought somebody into the game there, but I missed who it was. Jacoby made the second one. Grimm has it. Gives it to Peters. Peters guarded by Schuschler. Roomsburg has it out front. Peters takes a 15-footer. She was left alone. Lloyd Kane in the rebound. There's 10 seconds left. Jacoby has it. Crosses the timeline. She's going to go to the basket. She stops. Gives it up to Schuschler, who can't control it. Kane gets the rebound, lays it up, and put it over the basket.
Just take her time there. That's all she needed to do, but she knew the clock was running down.
15-10, Kaylee Brown with 2, Reese Meckley with 4, Jacoby with 4, and with 5, Josie Schuschler for a total of 15.
Well, Boyer, Tony, with 5 points, and Lucy Peters with 5 points for a total of 10. Tony, you often talk about foul shots. 5 of the points for Bermudians from the foul line.
And yeah, they didn't miss yet, and Delone missed 2.
Yep.
But the boys are leading 40-34 up at Bermudian right now, midway through the third quarter. We'll try to keep you updated on that. But this is second quarter, Delone 15-10. Nobody really in foul trouble. Robinson with 1, Schuschler with 1, Billmere with 1, and for Bermudian, Peters has 1 and Johnson has 1. The arrow now favors Bermudian to come out here in the second quarter to get the ball.
Robinson doing a real good job in Victoria. Bross, Tony, D'ing her up. The leading scorer for Bermudian hasn't scored yet. She's averaging 15 points a game, as we said. Looks like Delone's bringing their starters back on the floor. And Kaylee Brown's in. Kaylee Brown's, yeah, you're right, Mike. Kaylee Brown's in that lineup.
Hello to my sister back down in Florida. She's listening.
Grimm inbounds.
And Roomsburg has the ball. Guarding by Reese Meckley. Robinson, they're screening for Bross now.
Yeah, double screens.
She lays it up and got it. Her first 2 points against Delone all year, and they double screened there to get Bross open.
Yep, double screen down low, a set play coming out.
Well, they wanted to get her off the.
Yep.
Meckley has it. Meckley gets it into Schuschler. She puts it up. Ball blocked. Ball rolls out to Delone. Jacoby drives to the hole, lays it, gives it to, and Schuschler gets the rebound, lays it up and in, and she's fouled.
Yeah, Tony, I can't say enough about how hard she works under the bucket on both ends, and there's another offensive rebound. By my count, I think she has 5 or 6 offensive rebounds so far in this game.
Who fouled her there? Number 2 got her, and that was Michaela Johnson, her second foul. First foul for in the second half. Schuschler shoots a shot, got it. The old-fashioned three-point play. She has 8 tonight, George, and that may be your third scorer.
Tony, number 2, I have Lisa Grimm, right?
Lexi Grimm.
Lexi Grimm,
yeah.
Okay.
Roomsburg has it out front, guarded by Meckley.
And there's the trap by Delone.
Delone takes it away. Oh, and they got a foul over here.
That's a touch foul, if anything. I don't know if it was much of a foul.
They're going to call it on Meckley.
Yeah, we had a pretty good view. It was right in front of us. But that was a perfect trap by Delone.
When I blew the whistle, I actually thought he was calling back court, but
okay, either way, it's
Coach Eckenrode is not happy with that call. Grimm has it. Grimm gets it to Peters. Back to Grimm. Grimm drives to the basket, loses it off, falls over. Again, they still have the ball. Oh, Reese Meckley takes it away, and she's going to go to the basket. She lays it up and makes the basket.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on the floor?
Not sure who called the foul. They're going to give the basket. I already knocked the basket on.
Mike called a foul on the floor.
Okay, let's see that. I got to take that away from Meckley then. Still 18-12.
Roomsburg, the foul's on.
15, that's her first, team's second here in the second quarter, and that was on the floor, he said. Meckley from downtown not there. Schussler on the rebound again. She goes to put it up. It's going to stay with Delone, but no call under the basket, and I can't believe they called that last foul on the floor.
I thought it was a good bucket.
Wow. Yeah, I had it marked down already.
Yeah.
It stays 18. Jacoby has it. Robinson clears it out.
Yeah, good job by Robinson getting it out of the corner there.
Meckley drives, gives it to Jacoby.
Bermudian really extending their zone.
Yeah, they're in a little bit of a zone now, aren't they? They moved to a 2-3 zone.
Yep.
Meckley has it. Over to Jacoby. Brown's going to take a three. That's going to rim off, not there. Oh.
Okay, we have an official over here calling.
Turnover.
Turnover.
On Bermudian, I didn't hear the whistle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was down here in the corner.
He called it pretty early in the 6:06 left here in the second quarter, 18-12. Things getting a little raggedy here now. Jacoby takes it across the timeline, gives it to Robinson. You know, that might be a boxing one. They're on Jacoby. Ball comes to Meckley. Meckley drives. Gets it to Schussler inside. Oh, she's nailed again and no call.
I thought that was a foul.
She was hammering her, no call inside. And now Bross brings it up the court, guarded by Robinson. Ball taken away by Meckley on a steal. She loses it, but Robinson picks it back up.
Oh.
And the ball's taken away by number 3, Johnson. She goes to the hole, lays it up and in. A little sloppy with the ball that time for the Squires, 18-14. Robinson brings it up the court. Looks like they're back man-to-man.
Yeah, it looks like a man-to-man right here.
Schussler has it. Back to Jacoby. Brown has it. Brown gets it to Robinson. Inside, oh, that was a bad.
Yeah, just really, Reese Meckley didn't have her position established yet, and the pass was going into the middle.
Looks like we're going to bring Samantha Belmer back in the game, and who's going to come out here? It's like Brown. No, Jacoby's going to come out again. I wonder if there's something wrong with her tonight. She's getting a lot of time off. Ball into Meckley. Meckley puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, gets it back to Robinson. Robinson drives, nothing there. She brings it back out front and sets it up. 4:45 left. Brown gives it to Robinson. Schussler going to take a 15-footer. Nothing at all. Ball saved by Belmere under her own basket. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Delone.
Tony, one of the things I'm seeing is I think if Jocelyn Robinson gets that deep with the ball, she's got to shoot it.
Yeah.
She had an opportunity there to shoot that ball, and she passed it off. I'd like to see her take that shot.
A little mix-up with the arrow, but it's going to stay with Delone. 4:35 left, Delone by 4, 18-14. Robinson gets it inside to Meckley. She turns, puts it up, and lays it in.
Good job by Jocelyn Robinson getting the ball to Reese Meckley early so she could do something with it before the double team got there.
Bermudian moving the ball out front. The ball's taken away by Reese Meckley on a great steal. She goes
pocket.
into the hole and lays it up and in.
Picked her pocket.
22-14, Delone opens their biggest lead with 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Jacoby getting ready to come back into the game.
Yeah, coach just might have maybe had a word with her or two.
And we got a timeout from Bermudian, their second timeout here of the game. Luke, let me see what's going on there. Delone has opened a 49-39 lead early in the fourth quarter over at Bermudian. We'll keep an eye on that. That should be over by our halftime here. Remember, halftime we're going to give it back to Danny. We'll be going back there, and then we'll be back for the second half. Right now, Delone up 8 here, 3:54 left. And there's still nobody really foul trouble. Michaela Johnson has 2 for Bermudian, and actually 4 fouls on both teams, but nobody has more than 2, and that's Michaela Johnson. Let's see who Delone has in the court. They got Jacoby back in the game, Brown's back in the game, Schuschler, Bailmere's back in there, and Lily Kane's back in there. So a lot of girls getting some time off here for Delone. Bermudian has their starters back in the court. Bross has it in the back court, and she's guarded by Jacoby now, giving Robinson a little bit of a rest. Ball's on the floor, lost out of bounds, going over to Delone.
Well, good job by Belmere down there, Tony, working with her hands and her feet.
Well, she came over to help Jacoby on the baseline there, guarding Bross.
Delone gets the turnover.
Jacoby brings it up the court, gives it to Brown. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby loses it though, and it's out of bounds.
Just not a good pass there, Tony.
Yeah.
Not a good pass. Threw it at her feet. Just take her time and be a little bit more.
I don't mind the bounce pass, but you got to get the.
Just a little bit more under control.
3:30 left here. Bermudian brings it in bounds.
Real good thought, just poor execution.
Let's see if resting all these girls at Jerry Doon takes a toll in the second half on Bermudian. Ball's out front to Johnson. Johnson gets it to room, but we're going to have a foul on Kane. That's her first. Team's second here in the second quarter. Bross triggers it in, gets it to Johnson. Johnson to Peters, the ball's kicked away by Schuschler. Reese Meckley and Robinson come back into the game. Belmere and Brown go out, and it's just little rest he's giving these girls.
Robinson back on.
She's not
Ross.
going anywhere but on her. They screen for her, but this time it's only a single screen. Peters has the ball. Number 5 on a long jumper, not there. Rebounded nicely by Kane. Kane gets it to Walker. Kane gets it to Meckley, and up the court they come. Jacoby has it. She's being hounded a little bit by, gets it inside to Schuschler. Schuschler drives, takes it with the left hand, too hard, not there. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson gets it to Bross. Bross from three-point land rims it out. Robinson on the rebound.
Well, good job by Kane to stop the ball there.
Yes, it was, and made her make her pull up and shoot.
Yep.
Jacoby has it on the left corner, gives it to Robinson. Robinson has it taken away from her.
Just wasn't expecting it.
Kane takes it away from her. Jacoby wide open 3. She knocks it down.
Yeah, a lot of hands there, Tony. Getting hands on the ball. Got the ball back for Delone.
25-14.
Yeah.
And another timeout?
Nope, we got a foul on Kane. Kane's coming out, and looks like Belmer's coming in.
Kane with her second foul, third foul. Belmer's going to give Kane a little bit of a rest. Let's get some good minutes there. She stole the ball and set up that 3.
Yeah.
Let's see who's. Delone's still going to keep the man-to-man full court on here. And Robinson not leaving Bross' side at all. Rumsberg brings it up the court, guarded by Meckley. She pulls up her dribble. And it's back out to Johnson. Johnson drives, throws it up, not there. Rebounded nicely by Robinson.
That shot was really contested, that's for sure.
Robinson gets it up the court. Gets it across to Meckley. Meckley drives all alone, lays it up with the right hand and puts it home.
Well, good vision by Robinson, Tony, finding Reese Meckley.
10 points for Meckley.
Getting the easy two.
Do we have another foul or what?
Knocked out of bounds by Delone.
Rumsberg's going out, and I'll try to see who they brought in there. Oh, they brought Lexi Grimm in. Peters drives it down. Schussler all over. They're going to call a foul on Schussler for a push. That's the 4th team foul for Delone and Josie's 2nd foul. So her and Kane both have 2 now. Bermudian will be shooting from now on with 1:26 left before half. 27-14 the Squires.
Yeah, Kane might be coming in for Schussler.
Yeah, I believe she's going to have to. You don't want her getting her 3rd.
No. Just great work on the offensive boards and defensive boards, Schussler.
Yeah. Schussler's having probably one of the best games she had all year tonight. Johnson has it on the point. Could try to get it inside to Peters, but she can't make it. Kane rips the rebound down.
Well, they forced that pass down low, and she got underneath and didn't have any angle to shoot the ball.
Robinson has it out front. She puts it on the floor, drives, gets it back to Kane. Kane spins, stops, gets it over to Jacoby. Oh, they got a walk on Kane. So with 1:05 left, Bermudian takes over. Johnson has the ball. Reese Meckley trying to catch up with her. Oh, that wasn't a walk? Oh, they called a foul.
I think they called a foul on Jacoby, I believe.
That's the 5th foul, so she's going to be shooting. And did they call it on Jacoby? Let's see who they called that on. If it's Jacoby, it's her first.
Well,
that's hers. Jacoby's first foul.
This is where Bermudian does their damage from the line. They're only 4 points in this quarter so far.
Paisley Boyer will shoot 2. Her first shot's up and got it. Second shot. And they don't miss fouls.
I got them 7 for 7.
Yep. Robinson brings it up the court. Ball's going to stay with Delone with 48 seconds left. Nobody came for Robinson to help her there. And Robinson's going to trigger it in bounds with 48 seconds left. 27-16 the Squirettes lead. Jacoby has it out front. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson to Belmere. Back to Robinson, all for another, not a good pass.
No, I threw it into her knee. Threw it into her shin.
38 seconds left. Delone having some turnover problems here. Long pass. Nicely followed by Bermudian. Delone was a little tardy getting back, and Gary didn't like that. He's going to call a timeout really quick here.
We got caught, 3 of our players got caught looking at that play instead of running back and playing defense. I don't know who scored that there.
Delone leads 53-49. They have the ball. There's 3:40 up there at Bermudian. That game got a little tighter up there.
Who scored that last bucket?
Number 5, Paisley Boyer. So Delone 27-18, 33 seconds left. See if Delone plays for one shot here, up by 9. It's Josie Schussler back in. We got the starters back in for Delone. Jacoby has it out front, gives it up to Meckley. Back to Jacoby, down to 19. Meckley, back to Jacoby. Jacoby drives, gets it to Schussler. She drives the baseline, lays it up, can't make it go.
Just need to use the glass there, Tony.
Ball's out of bounds, and he's going to give the ball to Bermudian. long three. Got it. Was it a 3 or a 2?
I got a 2.
That was number 15, Roomsburg, that shot it. And they're going to give her a 2 for 7. Score now is 20-27. Let's go over the scoring here. 10 points for Reese Meckley. 7 points for Megan Jacoby. 8 points for Josie Schuschler. And 2 points for Kaylee Brown for a total of 27.
I got Paisley Boyer with 9. Okay, Lucy Peters with 5. Morgan Rumsberg with 2. Victoria Bross with 2. And Markayla Johnson with 2 for a total of 20.
And before we give it back to Danny, it's 57-49 Delone with 2:46 left with Bermudian on the line up at Bermudian. We'll report on that when we come back. Go ahead, Danny.
Thanks, Tony and George, for bringing us that first half of the girls' game and keeping us up to date on what's going on with the boys' game. I want to go over things coming up this week in case you didn't tune in for the early entrance that we did with the getting things ready for senior night. So if you're just joining us in, didn't catch what we were doing at the beginning, our upcoming live streams are Thursday, January 30th, which is tomorrow, for All School Liturgy. We're doing that to celebrate Catholic Schools Week. Lots of activities going on throughout the week. You might have seen some things if you were checking out social media. We also have Monday, February 3rd, the boys varsity game. That's our next coming up. Postseason, please just watch the social media. We're going to see what's where and what we're able to do. As far as traveling for anything, we're going to have Ethernet and electricity, so that's based school to school. We'll figure that out as we go along, and we will let you know via social media what we're doing and where we're doing it at. Of course, we want to thank our Squire Guild members, Trummer Family Dentistry, G&S Foods, Donald B. Smith Roofing Incorporated, McSherrystown Home Association, Griffith Plumbing Services, McSherrystown K Council number 2551, and the Ladies Auxiliary. Hanover Auto Team, David Ross Orthodontics, Thrive at Molly Bruce, Conawago Enterprises, Conawago Contractors, and UPMC. For more information on how you can support our Squires, both academic and extracurricular activities, please reach out to Mr. Matthew Thomas, Director at Community Engagement. mthomas@DeloneCatholic.org is his email address, or reach him at 717-637-5969, extension 216, or scan that neat little QR code that's up there. All this information that we're going to go over can be found on the DeloneCatholic.org website or the MyDCHS app, which we will have more about in a little bit. But again, and I know I say this all the time, but this is really an important program, and while financial support is needed and welcome, there are other ways to support our students in academic and extracurricular activities other than just financially. You can support Delone Catholic through volunteering as a guest speaker, providing opportunities for students through internships in your business, participating in tax credit programs, and of course through prayer. Thank you so much for everyone who is already participating in this great program, and I asked everybody who's out there watching and listening, please reach out if you need plumbing, if you are looking for a good place to have dinner, or you need a new car, or any of those things, orthodontic work. Please consider visiting our sponsors and all those who help support here at Delone. By supporting them, you're helping to support us. A special yearbook sale is happening now. You can scan the QR code for more information, but if you order your yearbook before January 31st, you can receive a $10 discount, so save $10 off of your yearbook from a $80 price down to $70. Lots of information on the website about all the ways that you can customize, but if you have questions, you can email Mrs. Elizabeth Taylor, that's Taylor@DeloneCatholic.org, or Mr. John Forney, Forney@DeloneCatholic.org. Of course, if you go to the website and you go to the staff pages, you can also find their email address and information there, or if you just scan that QR code, it's going to take you right to those details. We are seeking presenters for our Career Day 2025. Career Day is going to take place on March 19th, And presenters are asked to prepare and give a 40-minute presentation to students who have chosen that career session to attend. Interested speakers should contact Mrs. Lori Heberling at lheberling@DeloneCatholic.org. You can see that information on there. So if you are an accountant, architecture, a chemist, child care provider, cybersecurity, forensic science, interior design, parks and recreation, photography, physician, physician's assistant, or radiologist, we have students who are interested in talking to you. So please reach out to Mrs. Heberling and find out how you can help our students learn more about the career field that they're considering. Our Delone Catholic High School Hall of Honor is fast approaching. That event will take place on Friday, February 7th as part of our school celebration of Founders Day. Congratulations to Mr. John Gastley, class of 59, Dick Nieder, class of 63, Brother Dominic Smith, class of 59, Lionel Linney Smith, class of 43, and Patty Smith, class of 82. Scan the QR code for more information and to make your reservations to this wonderful event. I really can't talk enough about how amazing that the group that is putting this on, all the work that they do a phenomenal job with this event. It really is a wonderful event. We've been 2 or 3 times now, and I just, every time is another opportunity to reconnect with people you might have not seen for a while, learn something about the names that you may know, but you know, there's always something more you find out. When our own Tony Weaver was inducted, even though I've known him for years, it was great to sit there and listen and learn some new things about him. So this is an amazing event, and I encourage you to attend. Blood Drive at DCHS, which is sponsored by the class of 2025, is coming up Tuesday, February 4th from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. You do need a reservation, or reservations are strongly encouraged. So please contact Mary Miller at mmiller@DeloneCatholic.org or visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment. You can also download the Red Cross Blood Donor app in the App Store or Google Play, or text Blood App, that's BLOODAPP, to 90999. I believe that information can be, well, you can absolutely get that information from Mary Miller or from the other website, the Red Cross site. But just a little bit, you fill out your blood type and your mini physical, and you can track your donation, but there's a form that you can fill out. But please, you know, blood is needed. The need for blood is constant, and it's only through volunteer donors that we can fulfill that need for patients in our community. Nationwide, someone needs a unit of blood every 2 to 3 seconds, and most of us will need blood at some point in our lifetime. So please consider giving back to your community. We have the Adams County Band Festival is coming up this Saturday, February 1st at 2 p.m. Please scan the QR code for more information and to purchase tickets. It's a great event. You're going to need to bring either your ticket or your mobile device with the QR code on it to get in, but you can print the tickets out. All seating is general admission, but please consider supporting this event. I think the guys are ready to come back. Yep, I'm getting a nod. So give me 1 second while I switch things over. Thanks everybody for hanging in there with us.
Yeah, hello, we're back here. I got a text from somebody wanting to know the score, so I'll give them that. We're back here. It's 27-20 at half. We're watching that boys game up at Bermudian. That's a thrower up there, 61-55, the last with a minute left up there. George, Delone played great defense again. They missed a couple shots that they could have had, but then again, so did Bermudian.
Yeah. Well, I would have liked to have been in that locker room listening to Coach Eckenrode, because he was upset with a couple of defensive possessions and sets. Tony getting beat back deep, he was not happy with. Sent some errant passes, throwing the ball into people's legs. We need to be a little bit stronger with the ball. What does John Wooden say? Be quick, but don't hurry,
Be quick, but don't hurry. Let's get over the foul situation here. Lily came with 2, Josie Schuster with 2, nobody else in foul trouble. For Bermudian, Michaela Johnson has 2, and that's about it for them also.
Well, Paisley Boyer for Bermudian has stepped up, Tony. She's got 9 points okay? She's right on her average. And Bermudian has done well from the foul line. I think they're 7 for 7 from the foul line.
And Delone has the ball. There's 40 seconds left up there. They still have the 61 lead. They're running the clock down here.
What's the lead up there, Tony?
6 points up there at Delone. The ball's still in Delone's possession. Now it's down to 28 seconds, and I'll give you the final here, but let's get back to the girls' game.
Bermudian inbounding.
Bermudian has the ball. Trying to get it to Bross again, but Roomsburg has it in the back court, and let's start the third quarter.
Well, I think Bross is going to see Jocelyn Robinson in her sleep tonight.
Ball goes out of bounds, and the ball goes over to Delone. We got some Bermudian fans in front of us that weren't happy with that call. Jacoby back to Robinson. Both teams have their starters in right now. Robinson brings it across the timeline. Gets the ball to Meckley. Meckley drives back to Brown, into Meckley. Meckley shoots it to Robinson. Robinson drives. Meckley going to take a long two, not there. Rebounded nicely by number 13, Lucy Peters.
Pushing the ball up
the
ahead.
Court to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Peters. Ball given right back to Reese Meckley on a nice steal.
Kind of smooth, isn't she, with the ball?
Brown's going to take a three. Bounces it off the rim, not there.
Good open shot, just couldn't knock it down.
Johnson brings it up, gets it to Roomsburg. She looked for a three, but she get covered by Jacoby right at the end, didn't take it. Bross has it. No, it's not Bross, I'm sorry, that's Johnson. Josie Schussler takes it away in a steal.
Delone double teamed along that sideline, Tony. Josie Schlussler stepping in for the steal.
Schussler has it again. Gives to Reese. Meckley jumps. Not there.
Tough angle.
An off-balance jumper.
Yeah, tough angle to knock that shot down.
Somebody better stop Johnson. She goes the whole way to the hole, lays it up, not there. Robinson, Peters takes it away from Robinson. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson to Peters. Bross has it, can't get her shot off.
Just could not pull the trigger because Robinson reacted so quickly.
Johnson has it back. 6:19, no scores. At a long three, rolls off the rim, and Schussler for another rebound.
All Squires underneath on that defensive rebound.
Meckley has it, stops. She's going to take an 18-footer, and that's not there either. Knocked out of bounds by Brown with 6:06 left. Nobody scored yet.
And I want to correct
64 to 56 up at Bermudian with 14 seconds left. Delone up by 8.
And I want to correct myself. I meant to say all Squirettes under the boards for that defensive rebound.
Ball comes into Peters. Brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Roomsburg.
She picked up her dribble.
She's in trouble now.
And Reese is all
Another
over.
timeout by Bermudian. That's their third of the game. Let me see that, Luke. On the line is Delone Catholic. Liam O'Brien puts it in. He'll get one more.
Looks like the Squires are going to walk away with a hard-fought victory up at Bermudian.
Yeah, they're going to win their 10th straight. It looks like they're up 65-56 with 14.9 seconds left. O'Brien's for the second shot there in the foul line, and he puts that home. So they've got a 10-point lead with 14 seconds, and the ball comes into Bermudian. A three-shot by Bermudian, and the kid hit it. Whoever that was, and it's a timeout with 10 seconds left, 66-59. So, George, no scoring here in this half already. Yeah. Over 2 minutes gone, and Bermudian has the ball. Hour now favors Delone since Bermudian took it in at half.
Yep. Well, I said it before.
Delone had 4 or 5 good-looking shots here, but they haven't gone. Actually, so did Bermudian.
Yeah. I said before, Victoria Bross is going to see Jocelyn Robinson in her sleep tonight.
Yeah, she only has two points in 2.5 and a game and a half here against Delone. And we know she can light it up at any time.
Yes, she can.
Ball comes into Peters. She has it out front over to Johnson. Johnson back to Peters. Bross trying to get loose. She has the ball now. Puts it on the floor, spin dribbles. Nice help by Delone. Tries to get it back to Peters. Number 5 picks it up. Ball's taken away by Jacoby. Jacoby drives.
No numbers.
Stops.
No numbers. Good kicking it back out and setting things up.
Robinson gets it out front. Holds it up. Jacoby has it. Drives to the hole. Takes a little footer off the glass. Not there again. Peters gets the rebound but loses it out of bounds. And how's it going to go over to Bermudian? I don't know. I mean,
it either has to be a foul on Delone or it has to be Delone's ball.
Yeah, it is Delone's ball. He changed his mind.
Yeah.
66-59, the game's going to be over there up in Bermudian. Delone's going to walk away with a win up there, 66-59. Thanks, Luke, for getting me on the air there. Brown takes it back. Robinson's going to take a three. Not there. Meckley tries to get the rebound. The ball is going to go over to Bermudian. So we know the Delone boys have secured their first place. They have for Fairfield left in the league, and then they have back here at Camp Hill next Monday night. We'll have it on DCBN.
Yep.
Tomorrow there's an all-school mass. It'll be on DCBN.
Delone man-to-man.
Johnson has it.
There's a double team.
Double team. Jacoby takes it away, and they're going to call a jump ball, and that's going to go over to Delone anyway.
Yep.
But Coach Eckenrode is not happy with that call. Nobody has scored yet. 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter.
He may not be happy with that call, but he's got to be happy with that defense.
Yeah, the defense was good. Robinson brings it across the court. Bermudians actually stepped up their defense too here. Jacoby gets it to Schussler. Schussler to Robinson. Robinson brings it down, gets it back to Jacoby. Schussler looking to go. Gets it back to Robinson. Robinson open for a three, puts it on the ground, gives it to Jacoby. Jacoby drives to the basket, lays it up. No, near rim miss, can't get it there. Schussler tries to control it. They're going to give it to Bermudian, says it's off Schussler's leg.
By my count, I've got her for 9 offensive rebounds. Jody Schussler.
And Peters has the ball now as we go near 4:20. Still no score in this quarter. Peters going to go to the hole, drives, lays it up. It rolls off, not there. The ball's going to be off Bermudian into Delone.
Well, there's a foul call, Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Over the back.
Fouling who? Delone or?
It might be number 5. Number 5 for Delone.
Number 5 for
Paisley Boyer.
Paisley Boyer, and it's the first foul here in the third quarter.
Working hard offensively, just went over the back of the Delone player.
Robinson brings it up, gets it to Meckley. Meckley double teamed.
Smart play. Good defense by Bermudian, trapping on the side.
Yeah, they had Roomsburg and
Reese takes the ball, knocks it off the defender's leg.
Roomsburg and
heady play, very heady play.
Robinson has it, gets it to Meckley. Meckley with a 15-footer, not there, near the rear rim miss. Rebounded nicely by Delone, puts it up. Brown puts it up, but she's blocked.
Good block. Well, Delone getting shots, Tony, just not being able to knock anything
down. 401, no score in the quarter by anybody. Jacoby, she can't make it.
Yeah.
And Johnson makes the rebound, and Bross has it now out in the open floor. Robinson finally picks her up. Back to Roomsburg. Ball taken away by Brown. She's going to the basket, lays it up. She can't make it, but it's followed up nicely by, we got a foul. That's going to be, was that Roomsburg foul or number? No, it was Peters, number 13. Her second foul, second team foul. And Brown's going to go to the line here to shoot 2.
Well, we're stuck on this score. Nobody scored yet.
Brown will shoot 2. Her first shot is up. And not there. She'll get one more. Who's coming in? Grimm's coming into the game, and number 5, Paisley Boyer's going to take a seat. Brown's going to get one more shot. Her second shot's up. Wow, that's way off. But look who got the rebound.
No surprise there.
Schussler on the rebound again. Gives it the ball given to Jacoby out front. Back to Schussler. Schussler looks it, gives it to Brown. Brown cross court pass to Jacoby. She stops. She's going to take a 3. Not there. Rebounded by Bermudian. Johnson. Fast break down the court. They throw it away, and it's going to go back over to Delone with 3:23 left.
And okay.
Belmer's going to come in for Brown.
Yeah, Belmer gives him another option from the outside, from the 3-point line. I like the substitution. Having a hard time finding something, getting the lid off the bucket, maybe get something underneath, get fouled, go to the line.
Roomsburg getting ready to come back in for Bermudian. Belmer has it. Belmer gives it up to Meckley. She's double teamed. Back to Belmer. Jacoby has it. Spins, dribbles. Gets it inside to Schussler. She puts it up and in.
Good pass. Good pass by Jacoby.
10 points for Schussler on the night. Bross has it, spins. She puts it up, not there.
Yeah.
Rebounded by Meckley. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Bermudian. That was a great hustle by Peters there.
Yeah, Lucy Peters, good hustle.
Broomsburg's coming back in for Boyer.
Yeah, that was a very difficult shot that Bross had to take there, Tony, in the lane there. That was well contested.
Robinson out front. She picked up her dribble. Belmer has it in the corner. She comes around to the front.
Touch foul. You don't have to call that, I don't think.
Wow, who was that on?
Yeah, no advantage.
Number two. Grimm's first foul, team's third foul.
Yeah, I didn't think you had to call that. I thought it was a touch foul.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything on the floor at all.
Well, Delone inbound.
Back to Schussler. Oh, Schussler lets it go through her hands. Took her eyes off of it. She wanted to make a pass before she called it.
She knew what she wanted to do.
2:27 left here, 29-20 Delone. Peters has the ball out front for Bermudian as she crosses the timeline, being guarded by Josie Schussler.
Not a lot of scoring in this quarter.
Yeah, we're saving ink here. Off the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. The ball's going to go over to Delone. 2:08 left. Delone boys secured their 10th win tonight up at Bermudian, 66-59. The girls are trying to do the same here with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jacoby drives, stops, takes a 5-footer, got it.
Finally got one to go.
Schussler guarding Peters. She spins, lays it up. Too hard, rebounded by Jacoby.
All squirettes underneath that board for that offensive rebound.
Jacoby brings it up to Meckley. Meckley stops, drives, gets it to Belmer. Back to Robinson. Robinson hits Jacoby on a spin. Oh, look who's under the basket to lay it up. Oh, she just put it up too hard. Schussler goes to 31-20. Bross has it. Bross gets it inside to Peters. Spins around, not there. Schussler, that was great defense.
That was good defense. You're right, Tony.
Schussler puts it up. Jacoby being guarded. Meckley brings it back. Spins, goes to the basket, stops, lays it up with her right hand, not there. Belmer gets it back. And they're going to call a foul on number 15. That's another foul I didn't think had to be called.
Yeah.
Roomsburg gets a foul, her second, team's fourth. So it's 1 minute left, and Bermudian has not scored. Well, not actually. Delone has ripped the nets either. They only have 4 points.
Yeah.
Reese Meckley going to get a little bit of a rest here. Brown comes in for her with a minute left. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby sets her feet for three, not there. Whoa, nice rebound by Brown. She gets it to Jacoby. Jacoby drives to the hole. Stops, lays it up, and got a shot to go.
Put the spin on it, got it in there on a tough angle.
11 points for Jacoby, the ball down the court.
Good job by
a long three, rims out by number 5 there. That was Boyer. Ball goes across to Robinson. Back to Brown. No hurry for Brown. Gets it to Robinson.
This quarter not good for Bermudian, not very good at all. Have not been able to score.
Brown dribbles around. Gets it back to Jacoby. We're under 20. Jacoby has it out front, back to Robinson. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby drives to the basket. Stops, lays it up, and got it to go.
Yeah, she finds a way to get that shot off.
7 seconds left. Bross has it out front, being guarded by... She puts up a prayer, not there.
And that was a prayer, Tony. That's just solid defense by Jocelyn Robinson. And Victoria Bross just can't find anything tonight.
So an 8-point quarter for Delone and no points for Bermudian, so it's 35-20 right now. Let's go over the scoring here. George, it's not going to be hard for you. For let's see, 13 points for Megan Jacoby, 10 points for Josie Schussler, and that's it for that quarter.
Yeah, no score.
10 points for Reese Meckley and 2 points for Kaylee Brown for the other people that are scoring. But
Bermudian unable to score in that quarter, and Paisley Boyer is still the high scorer with 9 points. Tony, the storyline here so far for Delone is the defense that Jocelyn Robinson is doing on Victoria Bras.
Yeah, and well, she had to throw that up there because it was the end of the quarter.
Right. But she's not getting any looks. Everything's contested. Okay.
Megan Jacoby towards the end of the quarter there, made really 2 good moves to the basket for layups.
Yeah.
Let's see who Delone puts out in the court now. It looks like Belmere is going to be out there. Brown.
It looks like Kane's going to come back out.
Yeah, they're taking Jacoby out. He's going to start some people that, not the starters. It's Belmere, Brown, Lily Kane. Robinson's still going to remain in the court, and so is Meckley.
Tony, you talked about Megan Jacoby getting her shot off underneath. She's got great body control in around the bucket and puts the right spin on the ball off the glass to finish those shots.
For Bermudian, we got number 5 out there, Boyer. We got 24, of course, Bras. We got Peters, 15, Roomsburg, and let's see who else is out there. Number 3, Johnson. Peters has it out front over to Johnson.
So it's a 15-point lead for the Squire
Back
Heads.
to Peters. Bras finally gets loose for 3. She puts it in the hole.
You pulled the trigger on that one.
She can light it up. She can score very quickly. Robinson brings it across the timeline, drives to the hole, gets the ball out to Brown. Brown to Robinson. Robinson to Belmer. Belmer's going to take a 3 from downtown, rims it out, not there. Bras on the rebound, and Johnson on the rebound. Gives it to Bras. Bras skips it down the court. Peters has it in the corner. Boyer out front. Gets it to Bras. She's looking for the shot, George.
Yeah, they cleared out for her.
Spin dribbles, not there.
Good help by Kane on her.
She gets it to another girl for 3, and Johnson knocks it down, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point lead. Coach goes to his bench and puts back in Schussler and Jacoby coming back in the game. Robinson drives, gets it to Belmer, to Kane. Kane almost loses it but controls it. Gets it back to Meckley. Meckley gets loose, spin dribbles, nothing there. Now she finds a way to the basket, gets it to, and number 4, Brown puts a jumper in.
Yeah, good job by Reese finding Brown with the open shot.
Stops the bleeding a little bit for Delone. They're back up by 11. Nice run down by Peters there. Roomsburg has it. She loses it. Johnson has it. She picked up her dribble. Peters, another 3, bounces off the rim. They're going to call a foul on.
Never foul the 3-point shooter.
On Belmer, her second, team's first here in the 4th quarter. And that's going to give somebody 3 shots.
Yeah, you don't want to foul the 3-point shooter. And Coach Eckenrode wants a timeout.
Coach Eckenrode wants a timeout, his second of the game.
Also think he wants, yeah. So
37-26 here in a reset. Arrow now favors Delone Catholic.
2 3-point buckets here, by one by Victoria Bras and one by Markayla Johnson. 6 points in this quarter after not scoring in the 3rd quarter.
And Delone got a layup by Kaylee Brown, not a layup, about a 5-footer by Kaylee Brown. To make the score 37-26 with 6:17 left. 1 foul on Delone. Nobody really in foul trouble. Nobody with any more than 2 for either team. And let's see who's on the line there, George.
Tony, I called that fouling a 3-point shooter. I think that was a 3-point shot. We're going to find out how many he's going to award. Was her foot on the line or not? We'll find out.
Boyer to shoot. The first one's got it. Like I said, like we said, they don't miss foul shots. Well, it's going to be 3 shots because they're not letting that girl come in right now. So it's going to be 3 shots here. Second shot, she got that one. Cut the lead to 9. Grimm comes into the game. Roomsburg's going to take a seat for a while.
Well, Bermudian is 9 for 9 from the line.
Another shot, 10 for 10. The ball comes into Brown out front. Gets it to Robinson. Delone up 8. Back to Meckley. Schussler has it out front. Oh, she had Jacoby open and missed her under the basket. Brown. And we got a foul on number 5. Paisley Boyer, her second. team's first here in the fourth quarter. And Delone will trigger it in with Meckley. Giving it to Robinson. Robinson beats the dribble, beats him down the court. Schuschler to Jacoby. Jacoby to Meckley. Meckley gets it back.
Almost stolen by Bermudian.
Schuschler. Brown has it in the corner. Back to Schuschler. Back to Robinson. Robinson directing traffic out front. Gets it to... Nice pass into Meckley. She puts it up. She's fouled. And is that going to be Bross?
I believe it's Bross. 24, I believe.
Yeah, Victoria's first. Team's second.
Yeah.
Meckley will shoot 2. Meckley's first shot. She got it. 11 points for Meckley. She'll get one more. Who's that coming into the game? That's number 5 Boyer going out, and number 15 Roomsburg coming in. Meckley for one more. Meckley's second shot. That's going to be, ooh, bounced in.
Just enough to
I
get
thought it
across.
was short.
Yeah.
39-29. Roomsburg crosses the timeline, guarded by Brown. Brown forces a jump, and the ball's going to go over to Delone.
Well, picked up her dribble in a bad spot there. Didn't protect the ball.
Robinson, 5:20 left in the game. Gets it to Schuschler. Schuschler gets it to Jacoby. Jacoby back out front to Schuschler. Got the ball to Jacoby. She spins, puts it up. Oh, it rolls out. Not there. Rebounded by Bross. Somebody's got to stop her. She comes down and gets it inside to Peters. Peters spins. Gets it back out to a three-point shooter. Got it. Number 15. Roomsburg nailed that three, cut the lead to 7.
Good inside-outside game there by Bermudian.
Robinson drives to the basket, gets the ball back. Schuschler has it on the point.
Cleared out.
Kobe puts it up, and she's fouled.
Yep, she got the shot off. She knew there was going to be contact, but they cleared out there on this left side for Jacoby. She took it to the hole.
3 fouls on Bermudian this quarter. And who got her there? There was a lot of people around the basket when she went in. 13 got her.
We're going to have timeout Bermudian.
Lucy Peters with the third. Is that Bermudian's time?
Yes.
Let's see. Bermudian called timeout there. That's their 4th timeout. They only got 1 left. With 4:37 left here, Delone up 7. They're at the line. Monday night we'll have the Delone Boys Camp Hill game here on DCBN. Mike Knoll will be joining me on that telecast. Tomorrow they have an all-school mass. Check DCBN for the time for that. And then after that, we'll be off until the playoffs. So Monday night, we'll try to sum up what's going to happen in the district and county playoffs for you. We'll know a little bit more then. Delone probably secured their second place in districts.
Which would give them a home court.
Would give them a home game on the February 20th, Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and I'm sure DCBN will be here for that. So from Monday night till the 20th, we're probably going to be off the air because we're not allowed to cover the county games.
We may attend them.
Yeah, we may attend them, but
we won't be able to cover them.
We can't cover them, so what we'll do here Monday night, we'll cap off everything and tell you what's going to happen. As we have Megan Jacoby going to the line for 2 shots here. She has 13 points on the night. Megan's first shot is up and good. She'll get one more. Delone back up to an 8-point lead. 4:37 left. And Peyton Parsley Boyer back in the game. Megan to get one more. Shots up. She got them both. 15 points in the night for her. Lucy Peters bringing the ball up the court. Peters gets it to Roomsburg. Bross.
Good help by Brown.
2-point shot. She missed it. Schuschler on the rebound. She's got to have double figures in rebounds.
Good help by Brown down there, Tony, on Bross.
Kobe has it out front. Gives it to Schuschler. Robinson. Robinson drives, gets it back to Brown. Brown into Meckley, and a nice play inside, bounces around and puts it in.
Brown with good court awareness, finding the cutter. Reese to the hole.
Johnson has the ball, she pulls her dribble up. And they're gonna have a foul on Jacoby, that's her third.
Really don't want that foul.
I'm sorry, it's her second.
Don't want that foul that far away from the bucket, but she's hustling.
That's her second team foul here in Delone in the fourth quarter. 3:50 left in the game. Delone 43-32. And Johnson has it in the backcourt. Being guarded by Brown. Meckley gets it to Bross. Back to Broomsburg. Peters has it in the lane. Spin dribbles, lays it up and in. Nice move by Lucy Peters.
Faking right, coming back to the left side, finishing off strong. Nice move down low.
Nothing Josie Schussler could do about that. Jacoby has it. Jacoby has it out front. Drives to the hole. And she's fouled going to the back. I think she's fouled. Called it on somebody. That's the fourth foul. Jacoby's going to go to the line for two. Let's see who he called that on. So Delone's going to be shooting the rest of the way whenever they're fouled. The foul was on number 24, Victoria Bross, her second. Jacoby shooting two. Her first shot's up. And
rattles it home.
Gets in the hard way. 10-point lead with 3:20 left.
It just Bermudian just refuses to go away.
This game is by far not over. The way they shoot threes.
And the way they hit foul shots.
Jacoby got both of them. She has 17 points in the night.
Coach Eckenrode wants this defense up a notch. And there's
ball
the turnover.
Taken away by Josie Schussler. Playing a heck of a game tonight.
Yep.
Robinson to Jacoby. Jacoby gets the feed. Meckley. Back to Schussler. No hurry to shoot the ball. The clock's your enemy now. Nice inside to Robinson. She lays it up. She can't make it go. But look who's there. Brown cleans it up and puts it back in.
Brown has been a real spark off the bench, Tony, not just offensively, but her defensive switches down here for Delone.
6 points for her tonight.
Helping out with Bross.
Bermudian just threw the ball away here. And it's 47-34 with 2:40 left. And that's going to be another timeout. And I think that's it for Bermudian and timeout-wise. I got him for 5 unofficially here.
I think Brown's been a real spark off the bench for Delone. No kidding, no question about it.
Yeah, well, she actually, she came in and she has 6 points. Meckley has 14, 17 by Jacoby, and Schussler actually has 10 tonight.
But on the other end, defensive end, Tony, Brown's done a good job helping out on Bross.
Yeah.
As Robinson is working hard to fight through those screens.
So with 2:40 left, the arrow favors Bermudian. Delone's going to get the ball down here with 2:40 left, 47-34, and it might be trying to put Delone on a foul line now. That's about all they can do because Delone takes pretty good shots here. Remember, the boys won 66-59 up at Bermudian tonight. They secured probably a tie for the Division III and pretty much cemented themselves into the number 2 seed for the district playoffs. And where they'll go for the counties, I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Well, they're going to go into the county playoffs probably without their big man.
Yeah,
you know, but
well, Luke didn't play tonight up there, so Squarettes have the ball. And let's see who they have in the court. They have Schussler, they have Robinson, they have Jacoby, they have Brown, and they have Meckley. For Bermudian, it's number 5, Paisley Brown, number 3, Johnson, Victoria Bross out there, Grimm out there, and Lucy Peters out there. Ball comes into Robinson. Robinson brings the ball up the court very quick. Dribbles out of trouble. Gets the ball inside to Jacoby. They're going to call a foul on somebody out there.
I didn't see much.
13. Lucy Peters is going to get her 4th, I think.
Might have been a reach, but I couldn't see it.
And who's going to go to the line? Jacoby's going to go to the line here. 2 shots, and it was on Peters. That's her 4th. Jacoby's first shot, she got it. She'll get 1 more. Brown's going to take a seat, and Sophia Walters is going to come in.
Yeah, good minutes by Brown, Tony.
Jacoby gets 1 more. Puts it up, not there. Rebounded nicely by Peters. three-banger. Not there. Grimm gets the ball back and puts up a 10-footer and hits that. But I don't think Bermudian has any more timeouts left. Robinson breaks the press. Gets it up the court. And timeout by Jerry.
Yeah, timeout by Delone.
His third of the night. And so with 2:09 left, Delone with a 12-point lead. And like I said, usually after they make a shot down here, the other team calls a timeout, but I don't think Bermudian has any left.
Yeah.
So Delone 7 for 9 for foul shots here in the fourth quarter.
Both teams shooting fouls well. I have Bermudian 10 for 10 from the line tonight.
Yeah. And there's only 2 fouls in Delone this quarter. There's 2:09 left. The arrow favors Bermudian. Delone will have the ball with a 12-point lead.
Yeah, that third quarter really did Bermudian in. They didn't score.
Yeah,
and
they've had 16 points since. Delone had 27 at half, and they got 21. So
Bermudian's got 16 points this quarter so far.
And Delone has 13, so they cut the lead. So let's see what Delone dials up here. They have the same 5 in the court.
Sophie Walter in for the Squirettes. She's a senior.
Well, number 11 that's come in for Evelyn Peters has come in. That may be to give the fouls.
Yep.
Kobe has it in the back court. Brings it across. She's being guarded by Grimm. Grimm gives it up to Meckley. Meckley to Robinson. Robinson throws it away, but she's fouled by number 11, Evelyn Peters.
Looked like she got bailed out there a little bit, too.
Well, that's who they want to foul, I would think, Robinson. She hasn't scored yet.
Yep. She runs the point, handles the ball, breaks the press, but most of all plays great defense.
She'll get 2 shots here. Her first shot is up. Not there. She'll get 1 more. And Jerry certainly don't want to take Robinson out of the game. Robinson shoot. Next shot's up. Not there. Rebounds out. Bermudian takes over, brings it up the court. Nobody picked up the shooter. Offensive foul on Lucy Peters, and that's going to be it. That's her 5th. She's out of the game. And number 3, Michaela Johnson's going to come in for her. I think Bermudian coaches didn't like the call. I don't know. That was a pretty good call.
I thought it was a pretty good call.
She was sitting there waiting.
Yeah. She was pushing the ball and just ran right into the Delone defender.
Wow, Robinson's fouled again by Peters. Number 11, Evelyn Peters. It's her 2nd. Was it Robinson or who's going to the line?
Robinson's going to the line.
I didn't know if it was 3 or her who went to the line. Great floor game by Robinson. Great defensive game again. How many does Victoria Ross have?
I think let me check here and see.
She has 5.
5 points.
Robinson's first shot again rolls off. 0 for 3 from the line. She'll get 1 more. And Bermudian, that's who they want to foul. Robinson's second shot. Not there. Rebounded by number 5, Parsley Boyer. Brings it down the court to Johnson. Johnson gets it into Grimm. Back to. It's going to take a long 3. Bounces around, not there. Rebounded by. Oh, they're going to call a foul on number 3 for Delone. Sophia Walter, her first, team's 3rd. And it's going to put Evelyn Peters at the line for 2. And you're right, Georgia just won't go away. Nope. 1:36 left, Delone up 12. 2 shots for Evelyn Peters. First shot's up. She got it. She'll get 1 more.
Tony's at 10 or 11 at the line. I can't tell.
That's 11.
Yeah.
Ball misses out. Meckley gets the rebound. Over to Jacoby. Schussler. Schussler gets it to Robinson. Robinson takes it into the court, gives it up to Jacoby, but it's too bad of a pass and gets away from her. 1:24 left. Bermudian making a run here. Ross has the ball. Guarded by Robinson. Wow, they're going to call Robinson for a foul there?
Wow. I guess maybe she put her hands on her. That's the only thing I could see.
1:16 left. That's Robinson's second foul. The Bermudians shooting the rest of the way now, too. Johnson has it out front. A long, long three. Bounces away. Schurzler on the rebound. Gets it to Robinson.
Delone needs to space the court.
Gets it to Schurzler. Schurzler gets it to Jacoby. Jacoby gets it back to Robinson. Robinson throws it away. Trying to get the ball over with 56 seconds left. Tried to get the ball to number 3.
Yeah, I think that was a case she knew she was going to get fouled and wanted to get the ball out of her hands quickly.
Ball comes into Bross. Robinson trying to stay with Bross. Jacoby takes the ball away from Bross, goes to the basket, stops, lays it up, and she's fouled.
Wow, good job learning how to draw the contact going in.
And that's exactly what she did.
Yeah.
Lexi Grimm fouled her,
yeah,
and she drew the contact. She'll go to the line for 2 with 48 seconds left. Delone up 11. This is a late game.
Sure is.
First shot's up. Oh, not good for Jacoby. She'll get one more.
We might be recognizing our seniors coming out here, Tony, perhaps. I think that's what we're going to do right here.
As Schurzler's coming out and Sophia Walters coming out, I'm sure if Jacoby makes this, she'll come out. Billman will come in for her. Jacoby's shot. She got it.
Here comes Jacoby, and that's the recognition for the senior Squirettes on senior night. Walters, Jacoby, and Schurzler, all seniors getting recognized, coming out of the game.
48 seconds left. Delone up 12. Ball into Johnson. Johnson picked her dribble up. Gets the ball to Bross. Bross in trouble. Gets it out to Grimm. Reese Meckley gets it, brings it across the timeline, and she's fouled.
Yep.
Lexi Grimm, third foul. 33 seconds left. We'll wrap this up pretty quickly, and Meckley for 2 shots. First shot's up. She makes it. Meckley for one more. Got them both. Ball taken away by Meckley again.
Yeah.
See if she just dribbles it out here.
Yeah, I think that's what you're going to do.
Gives it to Brown. 20 seconds left. Brown to Meckley. Meckley gets it into Brown. Don't know where they're going. They don't know who they're going to give it to.
Delone
has the ball.
10 seconds to go.
Meckley turns, has it blocked. Kane has it, tries to lay it up.
I think we have a foul.
Yeah, they're going to put Kane at the line. Kane will shoot 2. Misses the first one, she'll get one more. Second shot's up, not there, rebounded by Bermudian. And that's gonna do it here. Delone Catholic 51, Bermudian 37. And let's go to points here real quickly. Kaylee Brown with 6. Reese Meckley with 16. Kobe with 19. Schurzler with 10. Only 4 scorers tonight. And that's it for Delone 51.
Grimm with 2. Boyer with 14. She was the leading scorer for Bermudian. Okay. D'Amato with 1. Giesler with 5. Peters with 5. Victoria Bross
With
only 5 points, and Johnson with 5 for a total of 37.
Mass tomorrow. We'll be back here Monday night for the Delone Boys Camp Hill game. For George Nita, Tony Weaver, Danny and Bill Smith, Mike Knoll. Good night, everybody. Final score here, Delone Catholic 51, Bermudian 37.